Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we're once again diving deep into the retro world of Delta Force 1, a classic FPS from 1998, to explore an intriguing question. Which weapon truly reigns supreme in stealth missions? As we'll soon discover, it's not just about the weapon. Sometimes, your biggest challenge might come from unexpected allies. In my first experiment, I tested all the primary weapons to see which one was the best for stealth. The winner? The trusty MP5, with its built-in silencer and rapid fire rate. Curious to see how the test played out? Click on the card to watch the full breakdown in detail. I thought, great, let's put this to the test in Delta Force's first campaign mission, Insurrection. Little did I know, I was about to uncover a whole new layer of chaos. I carefully equipped the MP5 and planned my stealthy approach. The goal? Avoid detection and complete the objectives. But there's a catch. My so-called friendly Alpha and Charlie teams are the real wildcards here. These guys are like stealth's worst nightmare. Every time I made progress, they somehow managed to alert the entire enemy base. Now, I thought, surely these guys will stay put if I don't move. So I decided to test it. I stood at the starting point, completely still, and guess what? They didn't move either. If I step forward, just a little bit, nothing really happens. But when I move just a bit further, that's when things kick off. Alpha and Charlie teams start moving together. So I restarted the mission, and this time for a change, I tried walking in the opposite direction. While it didn't trigger them as quickly as moving forward, it still happened eventually. It became clear that any movement on my part, no matter the direction, was enough to activate their behavior. At this point, I realized I couldn't work with them or use their distractions to my advantage. I was left with only one option: neutralizing my own team to truly embrace the stealth challenge. First, I went after Alpha Team and took care of them with a knife. As soon as I disposed of them, I went toward Charlie Team. However, I was too late. Charlie Team had already alerted the enemies, I re-attempted the same strategy, but this time, I went after Charlie Team first. I took them out with a knife, and then rushed toward Alpha Team, but I couldn't make it to them before they alerted the enemies too. One final try. This time, I went after Alpha Team again, but with the MP5's full auto mode to save time by finishing them off from a distance. I made quick work of them without raising an alarm. Then, I sprinted toward Charlie Team, who were just seconds away from ruining everything. The lack of a scope on the MP5 made this tricky. Firing from a distance required precision and a bit of luck. With minimal view and the MP5's limited range compared to other weapons, I had to aim higher above the target and fire in full auto mode to compensate for missed shots. After what felt like the hardest fight of my gaming life, I finally managed to neutralize both teams without alerting the enemy. Now, with the battlefield entirely under my control, it was time to explore the true possibilities of stealth. Who knew that the key to stealth wasn't just about silenced weapons, but also about eliminating unnecessary noise, literally and figuratively? So what did we learn today? First, the MP5 is a solid choice for stealth. Just don't expect miracles at long range. Second, if you're playing with Alpha and Charlie, especially in Delta Force 1's first campaign mission, Insurrection, be prepared for chaos. And finally, sometimes the best way to achieve peace is to eliminate the problem at its source. If you enjoyed this breakdown of Delta Force 1 and want to see what I did after gaining full control of the battlefield, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share the video with your retro gaming friends. Have you ever dealt with rogue teammates in games? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, stay stealthy and happy gaming.